if you aren't a proud, patriotic, God-fearing American who counts her lucky stars every day for living on U.S. soil, I'm going to politely ask you to leave this page right now. If you foolishly assume you'll always wake up in the morning with things the same way they were when you went to sleep the night before, or if you think this great nation of ours will be A-OK because of all the wonderful systems that our brilliant, forward-thinking government has disaster strikes, please.
I run a business account. Best
watching this video. If that's you, it's time to go back to reruns of Seinfeld and laugh yourself back to La La Land. You think that your spouse and children
people don't realize what's coming to you.
Could never happen again. Hurricane Katrina was just another storm, and the operating value of the trusted U.S. dollar is par for the course. Hey, if that's you, there's nothing more I can say. You're living in the same fortress of delusion as the other 95% of the Americans.
Google. You shut me down on the third time, I'm going to sue you.
My name is
You understand me?
I'm a certified survival expert and instructor.
This video is not going to last. Because the government's going to take me down.
State emergency operations centers
and
over 75 certifications specializing in counterterrorism, decontamination,
but I'm going to put the link in on the YouTube video when I put it on Facebook for y'all to watch. But the man wants money.
I spend weekends teaching the essential life-saving skills that every American
and
made to
know my life-saving skills, so I learned it for free and I can teach
the crisis that is barreling down on us with exponentially more force than Katrina and 9/11.
You gotta learn how to live off the land.
How little the average person knows about what
they need to do in a crisis situation. First Amendment.
In fact, in my 22 years teaching survival,
Second Amendment, right to bear arms,
the difference between what
is
they
to
know
protect your family and buy you, kill your own food. And you better learn how to fish. And you better go freshwater fishing.
Sure, I get paid a little for my time. But do you think
he's paid a lot.
In rural Colorado, sleeping on the ground away from my wife and 2 children, or enjoying the comforts of home and a nice glass of wine with my wife after we put the kids to bed? I do this because of the insatiable demand that's virtually exploded over the past 9 months. I do this because I have a responsibility to share my knowledge with my fellow Americans. I do this because if I don't, who will? Not my neighbors, that's for sure. They're too
you don't even know your neighbor's name.
Medicated bliss. They actually
you don't even go outside
them in a crisis.
To a perfect stranger.
They're ignorant enough to still believe the government has the resources to do so.
You don't even talk to them about the government.
Have you ever seen a FEMA camp? If you have,
I've seen a FEMA camp.
The way I see it, the
way I
survive the crisis, the safer
I couldn't believe it, man.
And that helps everyone.
It's just like saying Jesse Van Sure, I could not believe it. It is the truth. It is more important every day.
As many of us to survive as possible. Sadly, I'll barely
is that
with my infield
you guys are a welfare, living off the government.
Your cell phone.
I think Obama's going to take care of you.
Because if you don't already know
you're
inside and out what I'm about to
you're
tell
literally
in the next
fucked.
7 minutes, I can guarantee
it ain't 7 minutes, he rambles. But he's got a good point.
And I wish I could tell you that I'll be keeping this video up here indefinitely.
But it'll be taken off. They won't even let me record it. This is the 3rd time.
I hope I haven't scared you too much. Sometimes the truth just hurts.
Yeah, the truth does hurt.
In reality, then I'm prepared though, right? So get ready because it's about to get a little bumpy. And just in case you think you have it all figured out, I'm going to ask you to hang tight and watch to the very end, because you're not going to believe what you're about to hear. Listen, I'm not claiming to be some kind of prophet. I don't have a crystal ball. But when major television networks are creating entire TV series around survival and disaster preparation, my weekend survival courses have gone from being half full to sold out months in advance, and stockpiling non-perishable food has gone from the totally bizarre to the total norm. It's time to get with the program.
It's time to get a greenhouse and irrigated water for your own vegetables.
Will likely get you killed almost every time. Is the world going to explode tomorrow? It's probably not. But you can't see the writing on the wall. It's time to get some glasses. And if you think you're walking around with some kind of safety net courtesy of the U.S. government, or worse, if you believe your friendly neighbors who are usually smiling and saying hello will help you out in a pinch, reality check. In times of survival, it's every man and woman for themselves. That's human nature. nature. It can't and won't change. No one knows exactly when the next crisis will happen, or even in what form it will take. But we're not talking years. We may be talking months, maybe even weeks. Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, and if you've already prepared your own disaster kit according to the Department of Homeland Security's website, you may have pushed yourself in an even worse situation. It's the classic mistake of thinking you're prepared when you may be far from it. Survival experts commonly say a sense of false confidence is the most dangerous killer of all. Because you're watching the video because you are aware of the danger. You aren't living in delusion, oblivious to the daunting reality that is fixed in your mind.
Masonry can't
Something is
not
off. You're probably a little nervous about where this country is going, and you're responsible enough to know you don't know everything. You're in a good place, but I'm going to see you get to a much better one.
So, you
that's
just
the only
keep that
responsible option, right? Because when disaster comes, you'll have zero warning. You'll likely have zero time to do anything about it. So please, stop trying to convince yourself that everything is okay. It's time to wake up, learn the truth, and get ready. Our economy is in the worst position it's ever experienced. According to the Treasury Department, during Obama's first term, the federal government accumulated more debt than it did under the first 42 U.S. presidents combined.
Yeah, 42.
It's now sitting at nearly $17 trillion. And if we started paying off
and he's writing more fake money
during the Obama administration at the rate of $1
he's
per
an
second,
asshole.
it would take more than 184,000
years
to pay it off. So what does this mean for you and me? We as a country are sitting on the edge of a 3,000-foot cliff, and the ground is crumbling
and you don't
beneath our
even
feet.
give a damn.
In practical terms, all this translates to us being unable to repay our debt. So what? We'll borrow more. Not likely. Think about it. Does a bank give out more money to folks who can't pay their mortgage, or do they foreclose on their house? Our situation is exactly the same, and here's what many experts are saying today. Once we can no longer afford to pay interest on the trillions in treasury bonds we've sold to countries like Japan, China, and England, superpowers all walk away from our dollar, and it becomes worthless overnight. So now, for us to buy all that oil needed to make gasoline, it'll cost us 10 to 20 times what it did because our dollar's been abandoned and is now worth next to nothing. And now the food supply companies who operate those huge 18-wheelers won't be able to afford the fuel they need to run them. So who's delivering food now? No one. Within 3 days, every grocery store shelf will be completely bare. And worse, clean drinking water will be gone as well. And if there are any leftovers, the prices will be 100 times beyond unaffordable. $500 for a loaf of bread, $800 for a chicken. Top economists, including Forbes magazine, agree that we're soon in for a depression that makes 2008 look like a cakewalk. It's happened before in Germany, where they were burning their money because it was cheaper than firewood. It's happened more recently in Haiti, where there were deadly angry mobs, looting, and massive riots in the streets over food and water. Many people died fighting for the scraps, and it happened right here during Katrina and Sandy, when our fellow patriots waited in line for days to put food on the table for their families. It wasn't pretty. People will do anything to get food for their families when it's against you. It makes no difference in what form the crisis comes. Financial collapse, category 5 hurricane, devastating flood, cataclysmic wildfire, terrorist attack, the result is the same pandemonium. Look, you know this is all very real. You're well aware it's not a matter of if, but when. So here's the big question. What have you done to educate yourself on how to prepare? Because if you have a flashlight and a few days of food in the basement and think you're all set, you're far, far worse off than you could ever imagine. I see this every weekend. I teach one of my survival courses. Folks who think they have enough, but in fact, if they did what they thought was the right thing to do in a crisis, their actions would get themselves killed 9 times out of 10. We live in a country of 350 million of the most ill-prepared people on the planet. And sadly, I can't help everyone, even though I wish I could. But I can help those who share the same mindset that I do. One of responsibility. Responsibility to their family and responsibility to their community. Because remember, 95% of your neighbors are totally unprepared.